Many people go into fish farming with high expectations. Unfortunately, a lot of people drop out. They failed. And they failed not because fish farming is not working, but they failed because there are avoidable mistakes that are repeated again and again. And in this video, I'm going to take you through some of these avoidable mistakes that if you're a complete beginner and you learn these before you start and you implement them, you will never be among those who are failures. If you are new to this channel, my name is Abdulaziz Issa. I'm a fish farmer and I help people set up and succeed in their fish farming journey. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribe to this channel, because all we do here is to share fish practice based on our experience and research. Now let's move into these things that we do that cause us to fail in our fish farming journey. First has to do with starting without proper knowledge and planning. In fact, fish farming is a biological business, and you cannot jeopardize the lives of these livestock with just your little information. It is very crucial to make your homework very well, do your homework very well, make enough research to know what to do, what not to do. And it is important when you are starting, you get someone who is experienced or who has little background on that to guide you, so that you will know exactly what to do at a time. So without this knowledge or this experience, people try to start their farm in the way of overstocking their fish, and that has consequences. Competition for resources like oxygen, feed, and these stuffs. Without proper information, people start their fish farm without using the good water source. All these things, if you do your homework very well, you're going to get it right. The second thing which is making people to fail is lack of water quality management. In fact, when it comes to fish, water is life. If you jeopardize the quality of the water, you stand a chance of losing your fish. So make sure that you get good quality water, and on top of it, get systems that's going to help you to have better quality. Systems like irrigation systems, filtration systems. That's why we have the water aquaculture system, where we install for you to run your farm. So starting with this on day one is going to help you in your water quality management, and this is going to lead you to success. The third thing is people starting their fish farm as side hustle. But there are a lot of people, they just start their farm. Every morning when they are going to their work, they come and dump the feed in the farm and go. Then when they come in the evening, they dump the feed and go. This is a very bad practice. You need to keep your eyes on the fish. When you are feeding them, you monitor. All the time, monitor their water quality, their feeding behavior, their growth, and all these things. So a situation where you don't do that, you are considering that as your side hustle and you have your main work. Then in the morning you dump your feed and go. Even if you come and dump your feed, the consequences will be overfeeding and increasing ammonia, reducing oxygen, leading to mortality, and boom, you are failed. So please, I am not saying if you are starting straightforward, then you should just start it as a big and full-time job. However, try to get as much time as possible for your farm, and you are going to be successful. The fourth thing, which is also very important and very crucial, is record keeping. Many people, they don't keep farm records. Records of mortality, records of quantity of feed, record of quality of feed. All these things, if you don't have that right and keep that down, you cannot track your records, you cannot track your progress, you cannot track your failures. But if you keep that record, anytime you are stocking your fish, your previous record will guide you, and that can lead to success. That you can also calculate where you are making profit or you are making losses. I've made a recent video on profits making in fish farming. Check that out, and then it's going to guide you. The fifth thing, which is also very crucial, is improper feeding and feed quality. These are two things in one. The feed quality alone is very crucial. Fish, like catfish, many people believe that they eat anything. To some extent, that could be true. But as to whether all the things that they eat is healthy for them, as to whether that what you give them can easily convert to body weight. So what it means is that selecting the best quality feed as possible is going to help you to be successful in your fish farming journey. After you have selected the best quality feed, then the feeding method is also very crucial. When I began this, I mentioned people dam feed and go. Apart from this, there are other bad behaviors or ways of feeding your fish. If you don't feed and observe your fish, we call that responsive feeding method. That's the recommended way. You give the fish the feed small at a time. Observe how they react to it, how they eat it. Then you add them. When you notice that they have slowed down in the eating, then you stop. That way, you can always have the balance between overfeeding and underfeeding. Because if you underfeed your fish, they will never grow fast. If you overfeed them, you kill them. And you kill them because if the feed is decayed and decomposed into the pond, it increases the ammonia, and when ammonia level is high in pond, it burns the gills of the fish. Therefore, absorbing oxygen becomes problematic, and that can lead to diseases and mortality. So, the right feeding is responsive feeding method. Mark that one. And when you feed your fish, 5 to 10 minutes, you'll still find the leftover feed on the pond. Please take it away. If you don't take it away, it means they are no more eating it. And later you will not see it. And you don't see it because it has been decayed and decomposed, not that they are eating it. And that can lead to high ammonia. The last thing, which is the sixth one, is looking for bad fingerlings. Stocking wrong fingerlings. Many beginners, as much as they want to buy cheap things, they want people selling cheap fingerlings. They will sell the cheap fingerlings for you, but the fingerlings will be of low quality. So it is always good to get trusted source of hatchery centers that can provide you better fingerlings. Let me share this scenario with you. About a month ago, I stocked a fish for a client. When I requested the fingerling from one of my suppliers, I made payment. We even agreed on date. Then on the eve day, he called me and told me, "Oh, Mr. Aziz, I prefer Abdul Aziz, but that's why he called me." He said, "Oh, when I checked my fingerlings this morning, I wasn't happy about how they are. So please, if you don't mind, I'll let you to give me some few days to monitor them. When they are okay, I'll send them down to you." I agreed with him. And found out when he sent them down, they were very strong and active. And we stocked them, and up to now they are healthy and they are growing. Not all hatching centers will do that. Some, in as much as they need their money, they just push the fingerlings to you. By the time they get to your place, majority of them are dead, or even if they are not dead, they are weak. You introduce them to their pond, and within a few days, all of them will wipe out like fire in Harmattan season. You wouldn't want this to happen to you. So please, I've given you 6 mistakes that beginners are making, or people are making, that's kicking them out of fish farming. There's a saying that when a frog in front falls into a pit, others behind take caution. This is what we have experienced and we have shared with you. If you learn and you avoid those mistakes, you'll be successful. And that is the priority of this channel. please subscribe if you haven't done so. And if you want us to help you set up your farm, either you have your farm run and you need our filtration and system, that's us, we can set that up for you. Or if you want complete setup, we'll do that for you. And our Ramadan discount, then a few days. You can still rush and get your discounts, and we are good to go. My name once again is Abdulaziz Issa. I have a better degree in development education, but I'm a fish farmer and I help people to success in their fish farming journey. And if you're a complete beginner and you need a step-by-step guide, I've made a free about 4-hour YouTube video, free of charge, training you how to plan, how to set up, site selection, almost everything you need to know to run a successful fish farming journey. In fact, this course, I should have been making dollars from that, but it's just free of charge. Check the link in the description, click on the link on that video and watch it, or check it out in the end screen and I'll see you there. Nice for meeting you. Bye bye.